Cool. And welcome back to EarthBound. Took a little longer than I thought to set up, but I've got it working. I think we're in a new town now. Yes, we are. It's weird because I haven't played this in like a week, and gonna be blown up with a Duncan factory rocket. I'm all confused as to where we left off. Like I know we like left the cave and we went into a town. It's gonna take me probably a couple minutes to get used to the way the game works again. Twinkle Elementary School, south. Where? Oh, that must be it. That's a strange building. Oh, that's a new track. Wait a minute, I don't believe I've seen you before. You must not be from around here, are you? No. Show me what you have. You don't have anything dangerous, do you? Whoa! That's the, That's the song that plays when you name your... not when you name your characters, but it's a song that plays in the menu for EarthBound. When you're selecting your file. The janitor has a key to the roof, but he wouldn't give it to me. Ooh. I saw Lloyd still oh! Sweet! I'm gonna have a new party member soon, I think. I'm Susie, I'm Miss Maryville. Aren't I gorgeous? That's a weird question to ask. You're 6 pixels, but I also don't want to make a child sad, so... You look cute too! Cool. Let me leave, little girl, please. I gotta find the janitor. Carryover and subtractions. I can't do a cartwheel. Any first grader can do a cartwheel. Don't you think? Ooh. She's dissing on her friend. I'm super excited to get Lloyd. Have you played Super Mario Bros. 7? I'm still playing Super Mario Bros. 3. It's been quite a challenge for me. I'm pretty sure that like Mario 7 in bootleg terms is the granddad game. The one from all the memes. Did you see a strange man in the lab? Well, I saw him. What were you doing in the lab, lady? It's probably not the place where a kindergarten should be playing. You're late, aren't you? I don't go here. That's just... that, you know, it's a normal thing for a kindergarten to have. Just, bottles of chemicals left on the table. Beakers and stuff. Small wounds can be treated here, but real sickness must be treated at the hospital. I'm busy, so I can't help you right now. You'll have to come back later. Don't run in the hall. Yeah, see if you can catch me, lady. Woo! No one can tell me what to do. I don't go here. I'm a free child. Wait, is that? Oh no. That kid from afar real quick looked like me. It's too bad that the door to the roof is locked. Maybe you'd like to join me. I was going to sneak out and play with my Game Boy. You don't talk very much, do you? I want to play with your Game Boy. I want to play Mario Land and stuff. I heard strawberry tofu is popular in big cities. I'd like to taste some. That's a weird line to, it seems like a very Japanese trend in the 80s, and it's weird that they translated it in English. Like, it's weird they didn't localize it to, like, Chili fries are real hot around here, something like that. The gym teacher made me do an extra push-up again. I'd rather do sit-ups, though. What kind of, kindergarten, like, forces, like, you know, military-style forces kids to do, like, extra push-ups? How can he get lost in a schoolyard? I just can't believe it. Don't take me for an ordinary man. What? Those are Dad's favorite words. I guarantee you her dad is the most average person you've ever met. Well, nobody in here. This, ooh. I betcha either I have to play this piano. No problem. Or somebody has to play this piano to get me a melody. I'm gonna try something dumb. Let's try. Okay, yeah, I can't read the piano's mind. It should go without saying. Plastic bat. Ooh, it's a new weapon. Wait. I'm pretty sure those are weapons I already... I think wasn't the plastic bat the first weapon? Those might be for Lloyd, though. La 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 la! Dandelion seeds fly up to the sky. La la la. I love music most of all. I think Lloyd will grow up and be a computer engineer. I wish he just left it as at computer. I bet Lloyd's gonna grow up to become a computer. Keep quiet in the library. Achoo! Wait. Oh no. State. In 10. Why did it flash red? There's a padlock on the door. Why is the screen flashing red? I have a very attention-starved kitty next to me right now. Hey, Oswald. I really need to figure out a way that I can have, maybe not for these streams, but maybe when I do like GeoGuessr or something, I can figure out a way to use just bring back the kitty cam. Am I missing something? My health is going down. I wonder if it's the asthma condition. So that didn't work. What am I supposed to do though? Oh man. Isn't there a nurse in one of those rooms? Or do I have to go to the legit hospital for this? Nope. Okay, I still have asthma. Which I'm guessing that's what it is, because it doesn't say I'm poisoned and it came out of nowhere. Oh, why doesn't the map show me where the hospital is? Hotel, department store. Don't mind me just having an asthma attack all throughout town. Those burgers. Can I go talk to the doctor? Yes. First, show me your money. Then I'll treat you. That definitely sounds like an American hospital. In your case, I'll have to bill $309 for your treatment. It's a special price just for you. You're now cured. Get hurt again and come back soon. Oh, just a sec. Oswald wants to get on my lap. It's a good thing that I don't have to draw anything right now, otherwise I wouldn't be able to put him up on there. God, I love that they even made, like... You know, they... Even back in the 80s, you know, the whole, like, America health system was already kind of notorious for being kind of crummy. So I wonder if that other guy is the janitor. Maybe I can steal the key from him. Wait a minute. I don't believe I've seen you before. You must not be from around here, are you? Yes! How do I get the... I'm gonna... bring up Starman.net's handy-dandy guide. I'm really digging the EarthBound Beginnings version of this tune. It's pretty good. Marysville 1. Oh, so I just missed the janitor's room. Okay. I guess I didn't explore all of the room in my haste to go to the hospital. I did kind of get spoiled a little bit when I was looking it up about the terrible janitor. Where's the janitor? Where's the janitor? Did I miss something down here? Oh, there we... How did I miss this door? Of course the door is locked to the roof. We can't have students sneaking out and playing games when they should be studying, you know? Oh, yes, yes. It's not that big of a problem. My wife is a bigger problem. She doesn't get out of bed until afternoon each day. She won't even pack me a brown bag lunch. Isn't that just horrible? I'm gonna agree with his terrible, I don't know, with his wife nagging so I can get a key. But he probably should get his relationship reassessed. Then when she does get up, she goes shopping. Unluckily, I hid the credit card from that woman. Haha, get it? Because women like to shop and spend all of their husband's money. Ha. Don't you think she's a terrible wife? What? How dare you talk about my wife like that? Scram! I don't know if I like the voice I'm doing for this old raggedy shitty janitor. God. That's like... No. When she was young, she was very pretty. Come to think of it, she's not that bad after all. Yeah, I'll have some tea. You're a pretty good kid. You say you need to go to the roof. Follow me. This is like the most like stereotypical sort of like 80s middle-aged man who like backtalks his wife all the time. I'm glad that for like all the cool things that were happening in the 80s, that definitely wasn't one of them. My wife was the first Miss Maryville in history. Okay, I've unlocked the roof. While you're up there, make sure to take in the view. It's unforgettable. I mean, the building wasn't that tall. Holy shit. What a shift in perspective from when we were outside of the building. That's actually a really nice scenery. Let's try telepathy. Ninten tried telepathy. Nothing happened. Who are you? I won't come out. If I do, everyone will pick on me. You want to be my friend? Don't tell anyone, but I stole some explosives. Yeah. I'm coming out now. This is why Lloyd is my favorite. He just leaps out of a trash can. And then there he is, sweet little Lloyd. Hi, I'm Lloyd. I wanted to fly the bottle rocket that the sweet little factory was producing. Do I have to give him a rocket? Alright, so I have to go down to the factory so I can give a child explosives. Cool. Oh shit, maybe I should go see if I can get a better weapon. Okay, so I can't equip sword. Let's see. Maybe I can sell something. Oh man. There's nothing really can get rid of right now. Big bag. What does big bag do? Big bag. A bag filled with magic herbs. Yeah, I'll just sell that, I think. So I can get myself maybe a better weapon. Well, I'm just gonna chomp down on Does it? Oh, maybe it's a... Okay, maybe I shouldn't be using these herbs. Maybe I should be saving them. I probably only have like one use left, unfortunately, because it took me like 2 uses of it to realize like a dummy that it was a multi-use item. I'm curious what enemies are inside of the factory. Aw, trip and fell. Time to beat him up. Ooh, I got a new PSI power. Whatever that may be. Quick up hypnosis for D-slip deaf down. I don't know what quick up is though. Can I actually check with my... No, I can't check with my abilities do. That menu. Barbet and Little Saucer. I think I'm pretty sure I've fought every enemy that was in this little trail. So I probably won't have any new enemies to draw until I get inside the factory. Nintendo PSI was blocked. I wasn't gonna do any PSI, so joke's on you. Oh jeez. The encounter rate in this game can get a little irritating. Let's try one of my PSI ability. What does that do? Oh, that's it just lets me escape. That's cool. Sweet's little factory. Wonder who Sweets is. Oh. This looks like Belch's factory from EarthBound. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. Shouldn't be too long. Be right back. And I'm back. With some more tea. I dig This is a version of the theme. There was a magic herb inside. Can't carry anything else. Oh. My HP got chipped down quite a bit, so I'm gonna... Oh, maybe I didn't lose as much HP as I thought I did. I wonder how many times I can use that big bag of herbs. Oh, the rats are back. They're not getting any stronger. The rats are like this game's version of the coil snake from EarthBound, where like they just keep showing up later in the game in areas where they have no business of being. Rat A and Rat B. I thought for sure we'd get some new enemies, but ooh, that rat uttered some dirty words. What is a butter knife? What does the butter knife do? Let me check. Butter knife, Teddy can man. Okay, so that's a weapon for later. So we're gonna leave that there for now. Is this factory just full of rats? Nothing in here. Rats and barbets. More magic herbs that I can't carry. I'm surprised how empty this place is. I thought there would be... I don't know, it looks really cool, but it's kind of void of any new enemies or any NPCs. So should we go up or down first? Well, the ladder to go up is first, so let's go that way. It's strange to me that they didn't make a stronger version of the rat for this area. Like they just literally reused the enemy from the first area in the game. Like I want to see some mutant rats or something. What's in there? Oh, it's nothing with magic herbs. I'm starting to feel like maybe this factory's sole purpose is to find the ball rocket. Oh, look like there's something up there. The rat became quiet. AKA it's probably dead. Oh, it's just a chest. I saw it real quick and I thought there was somebody standing up there. Fight capsule. Now I gotta go double check if that's a permanent upgrade. Fight capsule. Take this capsule to raise your fight. Raise fight by 5. It seems like it looks like it does. So I guess I'm gonna go and grab that capsule, I guess. Is there anything I can get rid of? There's nothing I can really get rid of. I don't want to get rid of the diary or the cash card or the stone. That sword is going to be really useful later. I should have gone to that dude in Magicant that could store stuff. But oh well. Guess it wasn't meant to be. And I mean, I've got the easy mod put out on there, so I don't think I'm gonna need to get, like, I don't think this upgrade is gonna be as drastically helpful as it would have been otherwise. Got more rats. Sorry, I got quiet for a second. I was just replying to a message. This factory is a lot less exciting than Antidote. It's such a tease because they put all these presents there, but you have so little, like, space to store stuff. But on top of that, it's not like there's anything in here like that you could use the antidote on. No, the enemies are super easy. Like, I'm actually a little upset. Well, not upset, but a little disappointed by how just empty and I don't need that. Empty and, like, uninteresting this place is, because it looks cool, and it seemed like it was going to be, I don't know, some place with, like, some mysterious factory with an important plot point, but at last it wasn't. When I was looking at the item descriptions too for this area, like for the items you find in this area, I got to see the monster list, and it literally is just those two that we've been fighting over and over. So yeah, this isn't gonna get any more interesting for a little while. I guess on on an unrelated note, while we're just going through the motion, I'm hoping sometime this week to buy myself a new headset with a better microphone. Because it doesn't sound too bad from what I've heard from re-listening to some of the streams, but I don't know. I feel like the audio could be a little bit better. And this is kind of a I like this headset, but it's also kind of an ancient model. I've been using the same kind of headsets for almost a decade now. When I first went to college, I got this, like, USB Logitech headset, which I used all the way until a couple years ago when it... Oh, there's the ball rocket. Until it broke down. But then my girlfriend also got the same exact headset from a friend of ours, and I've just been borrowing it whenever I play games online and I need microphone. And it works well for that, but I feel like if I'm going to be recording streams and, you know, on a more like consistent basis, I might as well have something that sounds a bit better. How many magic herbs are in this bag? I don't want to toss the bag because it's good, but like I also don't know what else to get rid of. I guess I'll B-side power and salt. I guess I'm gonna get rid of the stone. I guess I don't have a choice. Rip PSI stone. There was a bottle rocket. Nintendo got the rocket. I'm not even gonna bother. Let's go give this child some dangerous explosives. Damn it. I like the way that EarthBound handles weak enemies more than this. This is the complaint factory. Wonder if I have a no, I can't use it. None of my PSI powers can be used to escape this place, so I just have to run out and fight weak enemies until I get out. I wish I could like IRL fast forward through this. Nope, wrong way. I do hope there's a factory down later in the game that has more interesting stuff happening, because I like this environment and I like the music, but ooh, new PSI power. Could it be the power to escape? Nope, it's just better healing. Oh, I mean, just better healing. It's a pretty good thing to have, but I just want to get out of here. Nintendo ran away, but why did I run away? It's just quicker to attack. I don't even really have anything to say at this point. I'm just kind of regurgitating complaints. This was, in fact, not a sweet little factory. This was a large, unpleasant building. Hopefully I can get to town without having to fight through too many enemies. At least we're doing some progress this stream. I feel like so far this is the longest I've played in a single stream without having to draw an enemy. So we're getting stuff done. But I do hope we after we get Lloyd, we fight some new baddies. It would be nice to get to try these new markers tonight. I'm almost in town. I can feel it. Yes. Sweet. Hey, small garbage child, here's some explosives.
Hi, I'm Lloyd. I wanted to fly the bottle rockets. That's the sweet little factory that the sweet little factory was producing. Wow, this bottle rocket is sure to cause a bang. We may be able to make some more on our own. Come with me to the lab.
That was a terribly botched voice. While I'm being dragged downstairs, later we should go to Duncan's factory. Oh, that's a better factory.
I've heard they're constructing an incredible rocket.
I'm gonna grab more tea. Maybe Lloyd can just play the game for me.
They call me names, weakling or four eyes or worse. I'm sure that you've heard them.
Aw, poor Lloyd. It seems like the kids here are kind of jerks. I bet you it's that girl that was dissing the other girl for, Oh, wow. Why would they be dissing on Lloyd? You can moonwalk. But yeah, I bet you that girl that was teasing the other kid for not being able to cartwheel is picking on Lloyd.
Lloyd, your ball rocket and my... Great. Is it what?
Whoa. Good job, Lloyd. Ooh. That was a cute little scene. I like Lloyd. I think I like Lloyd more than in 10. He's got a little bit of more personality, I think. But like it drives the question, why did this kindergarten A have a lab? And B, why are they allowing me to just walk in here, give rockets to a child, let him blow up their lab that they have for some reason, and then just let me walk out of the kindergarten with the child with me? Also, I'm glad this boppin' tune is back. I've heard the curfew in Podunk has been lifted. You know what that means, don't you? We can cross the bridge once more. So I think I have to go to Duncan's factory? Yeah, it looks like it. Is there anything else I should do here? Oh. Okay, so I guess there's a scientist that pops up in that blown up office, that blown up lab afterwards. QC look for looks that. Trip to Magic and useful here can bolster his defense and train amongst weaker enemies. Take some cash out. Should we go to Magic Hand to get Lloyd all buffed up? I don't know if we really need it in this case. Let's see. Oh, there were some weapons for him I think I can grab upstairs. So I'm gonna do that now, or you know what, I can just buy him good stuff. I don't need to go and pick up some old crummy plastic bat and slingshot. Oh, it's so nice to have more inventory space. Cash card. Withdraw. Balance of... Ooh, I have a lot of money. I'm gonna take $1,000. That should be enough to get my boy Lloyd some sweet toys. Welcome. What can I sell you? Aluminum bat. Aluminum bat. Yeah, I'm getting the aluminum bat. Alright, can I give... Can I give Lloyd the sword? I've already given him explosives, so a sword feels like a bit of a step down. Onyx hook. It's nice to just finally have more than 8 item spaces. I'm gonna give Lloyd the wooden bat. Wait, Lloyd can't equip that. What can Lloyd equip? Let's see. Is there like a repository of what equipment? Lloyd can equip. He's a playable character. Oh, that's interesting. I guess Lloyd is the only party member that's required to be the game. Guns is probably slingshot. Oh, and boomerang. Okay. So he can't equip the boomerang. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that if I was gonna buy that, I wasn't gonna buy it for nothing. But another $1,000 going on a shopping spree. Maybe I can sell the old wooden bat. Ooh, 250. That's pretty good. Stop getting away from me. Sell me stuff. You mean boomerang? Thank you very much. Please visit us again. Do you want anything else? No. And give Lloyd the boomerang. I feel like half the stream is going to be like just me, just because of how slow it is, me transferring weapons to and between Nintendo and Lloyd. Cool, so now he's fully prepped. Foods, variety goods. Welcome, what can I sell you? A ruler, stun gun. Rope. Well, that gun probably would have been cheaper, but I have a feeling the boomerang's stronger. But I will buy a rope. I don't have enough money, damn it. I wanted a rope in case I get into another dull as heck factory. Yeah, I'll get the rope. Get another 400 bucks out. Rope. Give me a rope. Nope. I've heard my favorite nickname for a snake this weekend. I've heard a snake being described as a nope rope, which I think is very appropriate. And also a danger noodle. But I feel like Danger Noodle only applies to certain kind of snakes, because not all snakes are super dangerous, especially the ones we get like in North America and Atlantic Canada. Nine for Lloyd. I feel like Lloyd is going to skyrocket level up soon. This tune is so much more catchy than the regular overworld theme. Like after I streamed and I got PP on my team, and I first heard the song the next day at work. I think I listened to this song for like an hour straight. Big rocks block the railroad. The train cannot pass. I'm guessing that's probably where I'm supposed to be headed. What happened to school? You have school, don't you? I don't know, maybe. I'm my own kid. I'm a sovereign child. I am merely traveling. You can't arrest me. The factory up north started building huge rockets. Oh, here's a new guy. Oh, here's a literal no probe. Well, this is going to be a big one. So what I'm going to do for everyone's sanity is, even though this is a catchy song, at this point I think we've more than we listened to it more than enough, so I'm gonna tone it way the heck down and I'm gonna find some. There's a. Oh, that's no. I need something more bopping. There we go. Just gonna readjust my camera. Let's see, who should we do first? I know I feel like I should do them, I guess, more in order. But I think the rope is going to be really quick to do, and that's just going to be an easy warm-up. I forgot how many... I always forget how far we're at, enemy numbers-wise. What was the latest one? 33. So this is going to be the 34th enemy. I'm ready to wager, and I'm sure they've displayed the name and I didn't read it, but I'm pretty ready to wager that this guy's name is just Rope. Just considering what the naming convention in this game's been so far. It's a very shifty looking rope. I'm not quite sure where its legs are supposed to be coming out of. It seems like they're just coming out of the bottom noose. I will say it is nice to be doing this to different music. Like if we do get to a boss that has like a different theme, I'll definitely keep that on, but I think from now on I'll just go and find like different like battle themes from the series. Where's my sharpener? There we go. It's getting a little... This pencil's getting a little dull. I wonder what kind of rope he's supposed to be, because he's got like a bit of a sheen going on him. Let's see. So I have this one. I'm not sure which one to go with. Actually, this one seems pretty nice for what I'm trying to do. So yeah, let's try one of my new brush pens and see if how that works out. It's probably I'm probably gonna mess up a little bit with it because I'm so used to my larger. Well, all of the markers and pens that I've been using have been like really large. I am liking this pretty well so far. Even though I kind of screwed up his leg earlier. I'll fix that up when I scan him. It's definitely gonna take me a while to get used to it, because I do like the way that like the lines can look, but I'm don't feel like I quite have as much control over them right now. It's probably a good thing I started off with a fairly like easy enemy to draw. It doesn't seem to leak through the page as much as the other one does, which is nice. I actually didn't leak through at all. So. Though I do have to be more gentle when I erase, because the it washes off the ink a bit more easily than the other one. Hey, there we go. That's our first one done. And I've already forgotten what number he is. It's 34. What is his name? Oh, it's just Rope. I was right. It's Dope the Nope Rope. And here he be. God, I'm already like almost halfway through this sketchbook. It's starting to get harder to get like a decent perforation. Now it's time to draw the fugitive. I think it's a little endearing that this guy, the robe that he used to, I'm guessing, escape prison, is fighting side by side with him. He's a loyal companion. Also, he's got like a Beetlejuice Nickelodeon look to him, I find. Like, there's something about his colors and his design that remind me of both of them, both of these things. Actually, he's also got a little bit of a Frank Reynolds look to him, like just his hair. Like he's got the Frank hair going on.
Might I offer you a nice rope in these trying times?
God, speaking of which, I have to watch some It's Always Sunny tonight. I bought I think what was it? Season 7 and 8 the other day. It's the only thing I still buy because I can't like on DVD because it's not on Netflix in Canada. I love that show so much. It's such a weird, like hilarious show about terrible people. Like they somehow managed to make like these like just absolute horrible human beings also be kind of like very endearing characters at times. Well, maybe not endearing. Endearing might not be the correct word for it. I don't know. You get attached to them, like you. Like they're bad, but I don't know. Yeah, you get kind of attached to them, I guess. Like even though they're terrible, and you kind of want them to get their comeuppance. It's I don't know. It's fun to watch their adventures, and they all have like um. God, I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say right here. I don't know. The show just has like a way of making you, I guess, care about these like terrible, atrocious people. Because like a lot of shows, I feel like a lot of shows where the characters would be like this awful. Um, it would be hard to watch. Like I feel like um, but they somehow like made these horrible people just like they made them really fun characters, so that like even though they're terrible and they're doing just insanely reprehensible things, you just kind of just want to see more of them. I can't quite tell if that thing like around his left pit, if that's supposed to be his hand, uh, or if that's just like a spot that doesn't have a stripe. It's hard to tell. It feels like there should be a hand there. Uh, but I don't think that's his hand. I guess he's kind of like he's he's kind of hiding both his hands behind his arms. Like it's not quite that like I don't know, that classic crossed arm pose, but it's kind of that like. I don't know, I'm tempted to draw his hand there, but I'm gonna try to uh, stick to what the sprite looks like it is, I guess. God, now all I can think of now is It's Always Sunny. I really want to go watch some now. The most recent one I watched was the Charlie McDennis episode, where they play the gang's made-up game that Dennis and Dee always win, and it's like one of those, that game is just seemed so bonkers and ridiculous. Like, they end up putting like Frank in a dog kennel as a punishment, and they take so much pleasure out of like making their friends suffer. And yeah, I don't know. Any other show, like I feel like it like a more poorly written show, it would come off as like incredibly mean-spirited. And I mean it is, but it's fun to watch. I think I drew his shoes a little too big. At least this one's a little too big. I mean, they're both too big compared to the sprite, but... kind of like the way the sketch turned out for this one. Ink and time. I think the problem is I didn't make his chin long enough. Supposed to have a droopier chin. There. I'm gonna size up his mouth, extend his chin. Now he's a real beauty. But no, seriously, I think this guy's character design is probably one of my favorite ones so far. I don't know what it is about him. It's very it reminds me a little bit of what the zombies look like in Mother 3. Like it looks like, because like EarthBound's enemies, like the human enemies, were very kind of round and like looked a lot like Ness, I guess. Like they kind of had the same style, but like in here in Mother 3, a lot of the like human enemies are a bit more grotesque, I guess. God, yeah, I'm really liking the way that this marker's working out. Especially like to do shorter lines. Like I find it a bit harder to get like on the rope. You had like a lot of large curves, but for like smaller bits like that, it's working out pretty nicely. Yeah, actually, the more I use it, the more I'm finding myself liking it a lot more than the marker I used before. It's just a lot easier to make finer lines with it. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to it because the lines I find like the don't thicken uh, the same way like when you curve the brush as it did in the other one. So that's why I'm getting some spots where I'm trying to pull out uh, like when I'm doing curves where it's just it's turning out thicker than I'm looking for, but overall I'm liking this a lot. I think that turned out pretty alright. Definitely, I don't know, better than the rope, I think, in terms of line quality. Try to erase lightly so I don't scrub out the ink. I wonder if there's better kinds of erasers for that stuff. Like erasers that don't scrape away too much ink. Cool. I'm gonna find myself. Oh, actually, I got a new blue marker that I haven't gotten to use yet. Wonder how that one would work out for this. That's actually, yeah, pretty much perfect. It's like more or less the exact kind of blue I was looking for. think it might be easier to do some of those lines with the small tip rather than the square tip. I'm gonna get the old brush pen marker for some of the thicker dark spots and the black on the shoes. I actually think this new marker, I don't know if maybe I'm the ink's starting to run out on my Ecoline marker, but like when I was doing this little shadow bit, it looked a lot, I had to like go over it twice, it looked a bit lighter than these new ones I've been using. Yeah, I think they're definitely lighter. I have to kind of go around over it twice before it starts looking like nice and dark compared to the new ones I've been using. They also take longer to dry. They're a lot more liquid than the these new ones. It seems like that's about it. Number 35. Fugitive. I'm actually pretty happy with how this one turned out. I'd say it's probably one of my favorite ones in a while. The this new blue marker is really nice, but it's super bleedy. It goes right through. Alright, now that we spent like an hour almost drawing these guys, let's see if we can beat them up. And I might not end up playing too much more tonight because it's starting to get late. I might play for like another... Ooh. Oh well, yeah, it was pretty easy. I forgot to turn off the music and turn back on the regular EarthBound music. Well, the regular EarthBound beginnings music. Which, as much as I like this tune, I really like that that song that was playing while I was drawing. It was like one of my favorite battle themes from EarthBound when I was a kid. Wait, how's the rope? Oh, is Lloyd dead? Damn it. Yeah, how's the rope stronger than the fugitive? Lloyd's an angel now. It's surprising that the explosives weren't what killed him, and he got killed by tripping on a rope or something. How much are they going to charge me to revive my friend? Nint or Lloyd? They just brought Lloyd here, still unconscious. Medical treatment for those injured total $190. God, those expensive American hotels. Jeez. Hospitals. Hopefully I can kill someone, I mean an enemy, and get some leveling going on for poor old Lloyd over here. Oh! That's an eagle! That's a new enemy to draw. Whew. These guys feel like they'll be a bit of a doozy. The animals in this game always, I don't know, have like a lot of little details and stuff on them. Well, we just turned it on, but let's turn it off and turn that back on again. It's that patriotic American eagle coming at me for complaining about the American healthcare system. I don't like the way this eagle looks. There's something about his sprite that rubs me the wrong way. I don't know if it's like his eagle tits or his just like insanely long legs. Like there's just something off about his proportions. Also, he's got like, it seems like he's got like paws more than hooves. God, his proportions are... I'm having a hard time getting this dude's proportions right. I think if I could skip one in me, it'd be this one. This is like... Like, I honestly don't know exactly what it is about him, but like... By far my least favorite enemy in the game. Yeah, like his wings seem open, like... inside out, like he's like doing like a whatever pose, which is a bit bizarre. But actually, now that I'm seeing it that way, I think I like him more a little bit, but not much. There's like zero chance, I think, that Lloyd lives through this battle. So I might actually have to do what the guide was suggesting and go down to Magic Hand to get him beefed up. Like even his, you look at his left foot, like what looks like what should be his little like eagle toe is looks like it's like his big finger. There's just a lot of little things about this eagle that just gel with me the wrong way. This eagle is the Little Sweets factory of enemies. Like it seems like it should be really cool, but it's just not. And I mean, if it's your favorite enemy, that's totally fine. Hope. I mean, I doubt it's anyone's favorite enemy, but you know, it's a big world. I feel like there's a first to everything. I'm sure someone out there has this guy as their favorite enemy. Now, for all I've ragged on him, I think I'm actually pretty okay with the sketch. It turned out better than I thought it would. But I'm a little worried how it's going to turn out because a lot of the detail in this one is in the shading, and I feel like I have a pretty good chance at messing that up, which hopefully won't happen. Because I would rather not have to draw this guy more than once. Right. Oh, that's not the right one. I do want to try this one. This one's got like a longer brush tip, but I'm not like quite as used to it, I guess. This one is it's smaller, but it's closer to the one that I used before, so it's more familiar. I wind up drawing his eye a little smaller than the sprite, but it looks alright. The more I'm using this brush pen, the more I'm liking it. It's a little early to tell, but I wouldn't be surprised if this wound up becoming my go-to inking pen. Like, it just feels a bit easier to get line variety with it. And it's obviously a lot smaller than the other one, so it's easier to make nice small lines for, especially for the little detail, or you get like a nicer taper on it. Oof, that feather couldn't be any less majestic. Oh well. I might tweak that one a bit in post. It's a little too round. That's not a song I want playing for 30 minutes. Find something more fun. Yeah, it's a bit better. Some good old school EarthBound techno. It's a little unfitting for the current enemy, but it's a fun song to draw to. I should have just played Star Spangled Banner while I was drawing this dude to really get in the mood. Actually, funny enough, there are more eagles in Canada than in the States, so... Checkmate, Americans. Well, actually, I don't think it's like all eagles. I think it's just the specific kind of eagle that's kind of associated with America is a bit more common to Canada. This is not my favorite, but it's turning out better than I expected that it would. I think that's about it in terms of inking. Just gotta color him up. Try to lightly erase so that I don't take all of the ink out as well. I think I might go down and save and presumably revive Lloyd after this, and then I might call it a night, unless if I get another random encounter on my way to town, I'll probably draw that, but otherwise I think this might be my last one of the night because it's starting to get a little late, and we had a pretty good we had an off day today, which was really nice, but I have to get back to work tomorrow, so I kind of want to have a little bit of time to chill before I have to get to bed and get back to work. I'm gonna bust out Old Faithful Terracotta. Yeah, Terracotta Brown. That's been like just the brown I've used for everything pretty much that I've done so far. But it's been working out. The other one is just way too dark. I have one that's like called Chocolate, but it's like really dark. Like you put a couple layers of that on and it looks like it just looks black. The downside with this one is that the tip's starting to get kind of frayed, so it's starting to get a little difficult to get into some of these smaller. Like here, I just completely went over the line. Switch to the smaller tip. Yeah, I need to get myself a new brown to use. Because it's also running out of ink a little bit, probably because I've been using it for everything. not sure how this is gonna turn, like, just on account of how messed up this, this brush is starting to get. Oh, and it's running out of ink. Yep. Pretty badly, too. This is definitely not going to be my, the nicest one. Because I might just completely run out of ink by the time that I'm done with it. Or even before I am. This might end up being like Ulrich 2.0. Except that in this case, it might be harder to just color it digitally, because it, like with anything with a darker color, especially like, I find like browns and grays and stuff, it gets really hard to separate the lines without grabbing, man, it's smudging for some reason with the marker. But yeah, it gets really difficult to separate it from the the line from the color. And like with Ulrich, it was easy to do, and then I grabbed like a clone stamp tool and I cloned like patches of the blue that I had already laid down. So it gave it like a decent, you know, it made it look decently like it was colored by hand. But with this, it might be a little harder to pull off. Might have to use the chocolate brown for the shadows. So we'll see. This might end up being one I have to fully redo down the line. And it definitely seems like it's the last time I'll be able to use this too. Fortunately. Oh well. Yeah, as you can see, it's like already pretty dark. So it's definitely gonna make it look a bit different than the sprite. It's gonna have much darker shadows. This one's gonna be really tricky to edit because I won't be able to separate the lines at all from the color, because this darker brown is borderline black. Well, since I'm doing with the darker brown for the shading, I probably should go and retouch shading on his head a little bit. Which I think that part actually turned out, it looks a little bit better with the darker shading. So I don't know. It's not all terrible, but it's not my favorite one so far. But I think it's, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I think it's kind of salvageable, maybe salvageable. We'll see what it looks like when I scan it. I might have to redraw it because the darker shadow especially makes it really hard to tell what the lower bottom half is supposed to look like. I don't know if tracing over the line would help. Actually, that works out, it seems. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to save this one. If not, off stream, I think I'll redraw it, because I don't think anybody wants to see me draw an eagle again for 45 minutes. Which is, I don't know, it's too bad. I kind of like the way this the inked sketch ended up looking, but oh well. Stuff like that is bound to happen, unfortunately. Things can't always go perfectly. Well, yeah, this might just require me, like, going over it a second time. To make the line art pop where the shadow is. Well, I think I can call it done for now. I keep putting it on the camera just because it helps me see, like, I don't know how it reads, I guess, with the extra line, because it's a bit darker on the camera, so if I can tell apart the lines on the camera, I should be good. Yeah, they're just called Eagle. I just realized now we forgot to add all of the enemies we've fought tonight. I should put the volume back to the game. I think that's gonna be, ooh. Poor Lloyd. Poor baby Lloyd. Well, Nintendo keeps racking up them sick EXPs. Let's head back to town. Yeah, sorry that was a bit of a, I don't know, bummer way to close out a stream. But at least we got quite a bit of progress done. I'll try to do another stream sometime this week, since I didn't do any last week. Maybe on Thursday or maybe on Friday. No patient by that name. Alright, Lloyd. Medical treatment for injured. Oh, I don't have enough money. Gotta go withdraw some cash. I am going to revive him this time because I feel like next time that I stream, it's gonna be a bit of a bummer if I have to start right away and like I need to go get money and then go revive one of my characters. Like it'll just be a hassle, so I'll do it now and we'll be able to jump right in next stream. Oh, I keep prematurely pressing the button to go through the text and end up clicking Nintendo. Bring him back to life. Alright, they don't have phones at hotels in this game. Well, on that note, thank you guys for watching and joining me for the stream. Hopefully next stream will be a bit more prolific art-wise. You got 3 enemies, which isn't too bad. But I think there's some interesting enemies coming up. So next stream should be a fun one. I know we're gonna start seeing some of the like I think the truck enemy and some of the weirder enemies are gonna be popping up. So yeah, should be next stream should be a fun stream. We'll go steal even bigger rockets from hopefully a less boring factory. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time.